So if we have pancreatitis, it means your pancreas is inflamed, right? What would you say the #1 cause of pancreatitis is? Alcohol. What's the #2 cause? Alcohol. Then we start getting into opiates. We have people who take opiates, like morphine, all this, right? Vicodin and Percocet, and they'll have pancreatitis. We have people who have 4 or 5 years, of taking opiates, and they still have chronic pancreatitis. Chronic means long-term pancreatitis. They come in here detox, and what happens? Abdominal pain goes away, pancreatitis goes away. So we have that. We have virus. We have a gallstone that'll come down there. We have different types of drugs that cause pancreatitis, right? But the main thing is we're looking at opiates. We're looking at, we're looking at alcohol. People who get up in the morning, they have stomach pain here. They drink a beer to get rid of it. They don't know if it's gastritis, but it can also be pancreatitis because the pancreas sits right behind the stomach. But the crazy thing about this is it goes through the back. So remember how we do a CAT scan? I hang up, cut myself in half, you get on the floor and look up, right? So we do that, we see you're looking up at this stuff. You got the spine here like that, spine, the rib area coming down, the belly button's up here. You're looking, aorta's right here, right? If we see the pancreas is back here over the top of the spine. So guess where my pain's gonna be? Through here, through my back, because that's where the pain goes. Sure, the stomach line is also back there too, but that's almost the sine qua non, the sign of none, that you see with pancreatitis as being, in here like this, and inflamed back here like this. This thing can swell up. You get a CAT scan, and you'll see it totally swollen in there. But also what happens is it can hemorrhage. If it hemorrhages, you're out of luck. 50% death rate. So it's a 50% death rate because it's full of blood vessels. But also the reason it can hemorrhage is this thing is like a snake. It's like a rattlesnake. It's got venom in it. It has meat tenderizer in it. It makes things that'll dissolve meat, okay? It's actually a juice because the pancreas lies here, but it's also connected. A duct comes down here like this, and then the common duct comes down and meets this to form a bifurcation, meaning it makes a wide connection, and then everything drains in here. You're not only getting the fat from this, but you're getting meat tenderizer. I can take a steak out here, put pancreatic juice on it, it'll dissolve a piece of meat, okay? So that's bad, right? So what we have to look at, we look at the integrity of that tube. Integrity means it has to stay healthy to contain the poison, the pancreatic juice, right? If I have a rattlesnake right here, I have him by the head, I take an ice pick and get the poison things on both sides of him, it'll kill him. Because all of a sudden I break the integrity of the glands, and then suddenly the poison, rattlesnake bites another rattlesnake, it's gonna kill him. So the integrity of those glands, keeping the poison in, protects that rattlesnake. Well, guess what? You guys are all rattlesnakes. Because inside of you, what do you have? A pancreas poison in it. We've seen people get severe pancreatitis, the poison comes out of it. Hemorrhagic pancreatitis is very bad. It just eats you from the inside out. So people have a little bit of pancreatitis, they can have it all the time, and that's why we see so many alcoholics get diabetes over time. As we get older, all of us become diabetics. Why? Because we get older and we don't put out the stuff that we didn't put out in the past. We don't put out the hormones we had, we don't put out insulin, the pancreas, everything gets old. And you need insulin to drop your sugar in your blood when you eat. So what happens, that's why we see so many alcoholics or people who are high dose pills later on, or even early on when they destroy their pancreas, that they will become diabetics. This pancreas also has amylase and lipase in it, the ones that chew up the fat and the meat, right? And so what we do is just look inside their blood, we draw blood, and we can see they have it markedly elevated. It'll be 2, 3, 5, 10 times, whatever, just off the wall, 2,000 levels, that are from the pancreas is just dissolving. We've seen it, cause a lot of different problems in the emergency room. Sometimes we have to put them in a hospital because they're vomiting and everything else. And it can just happen suddenly, like that. It's dangerous. And what you're doing is not only because your age that you're accelerating your chance of having, pancreatitis, but you're also with age and drinking alcohol, it's like you're accelerating your chance of diabetes. Now,